This is OwlUp, where learning happens in minutes, not hours. For a deeper journey, explore all our courses at owlup.co. Now, let's dive in. Welcome to Chapter 4 of How to Open a Small Business, where we're tackling that nerve-wracking moment every new entrepreneur faces, getting your very first paying customer when you've never really sold anything before. Today we're walking through how to create a simple game plan for finding and winning over clients that actually fits your specific business, even if the thought of sales makes you break out in a cold sweat. Let's get into it. About 9 out of 10 clients say they trust a friend's recommendation more than any ad, yet most new freelancers chase strangers online. You're on a video call, your screen is ready, your offer is solid, but you still don't know how to ask for that very first yes. Most people think their first client comes from shouting louder, more DMs, more posts, more reach-outs. In reality, your first yes usually comes from tightening the focus, not turning up the volume. When your offer is vague, I help with marketing, tech, design, people can't see themselves in it. When it's specific, I help local gyms get 10 to 20 new membership leads a month using Instagram ads. They instantly know if it's for them, or for someone they can introduce you to. The good news, you don't need a big audience or sales skills to do this. You need 3 assets. 1. A problem specific enough that a real person can say, "That's exactly my issue." 2. Visible proof that you can solve it, even if it's from 1 to 2 small projects. 3. A next step that feels safer than staying stuck. We'll build each of these so that first client feels almost inevitable. Here's the part most people skip. Instead of guessing what people want, you're going to reverse engineer your first client from real conversations and visible demand. Start by scanning 20 to 30 posts in 3 places: LinkedIn comments, niche Facebook groups, and review sites like G2/Capterra. Look for repeated complaints with numbers in them. We're stuck at 3 to 5 leads a week. Our churn jumped from 2% to 7%. It takes me 4 hours to do X. Screenshot 5 to 10 of these. These are not ideas, they're documented pains. Your first offer should directly target one of these patterns, in words your potential client already uses. Now turn those screenshots into something you can actually sell. Start by grouping similar complaints. If you see 4 people saying some version of, "Our onboarding takes 3 to 4 hours per client," that's a signal. Don't invent a clever offer. Compress their words into a tighter promise. I cut client onboarding time from 4 hours to under 60 minutes using simple automation. That's clear, testable, and grounded in what you already saw people struggling with. Next, add a number-based outcome and a time frame. I help is weak. I help X do Y in Z time is concrete. For example, I help solo accountants reduce receipt sorting time by 50% in 30 days using low-code tools. I help B2B SaaS teams recover 10 to 15% more trial users in 60 days with lifecycle emails. Notice what's happening. You name a specific group, solo accountants, B2B SaaS teams. You quantify the win, 50% less time, 10 to 15% more recovered trials. You set a reasonable window, 30 to 60 days, not overnight. Now sanity check this against your real skill set. You don't need a perfect track record, but you do need a plausible path. Ask yourself, 1. Have I done anything similar for myself, an employer, or a friend, even once? 2. Can I break the result into 3 to 5 steps I actually know how to execute? 3. Is there a simpler version I could deliver in 1 to 2 weeks as a starter project? If you're unsure, shrink the promise instead of faking confidence. Set up the first automation. Recover your first 5 churned users, cut 30 minutes per client, are all honest, compelling offers for a first engagement. Finally, tighten the language so a non-expert understands it in 5 seconds. Strip jargon. Replace optimize workflows with shorten how long X takes. Swap boost conversions for turn more of Y into paying customers. Read your 1-sentence offer aloud. If you'd stumble saying it to a friend, it's still too fuzzy. Your goal here isn't poetry. It's a simple, repeatable line you can paste into your LinkedIn headline, Upwork profile, and first messages so people instantly know who you're for, what you do, and roughly how big the win could be. Here's what this looks like when you put it into play. Say you're a new Notion consultant. Instead of saying, "I set up Notion workspaces," you might create 3 tiny, outcome-driven offers with clear scope and price. 1. Inbox to Notion capture system. I'll set up a 3-step flow so every email task lands in one board. 2 days, $150, includes 1 Loom walkthrough. 2. Client tracker in Notion. 1 database, 5 views. Pipeline, active, overdue, churn risk, 1. 5 days, $350, includes template plus checklist. 3. Weekly review dashboard. 4 key metrics, auto-updated, under 10 clicks to maintain. 3 days, $250, includes 30-minute handoff call. Each is small, concrete, and easy to say yes to. You're lowering risk with tight timelines, fixed pricing, and specific deliverables. Once you've shipped even one of these, you now have screenshots, metrics, and a client quote you can point to, exactly the kind of proof that makes the second and third yes come faster. Future-proofing this process means treating each client as a reusable asset. Document every win in a simple system: date, niche, problem, baseline metric, result after 30 days, testimonial link. After 5 to 10 entries, patterns emerge. Maybe 70% of your fastest wins come from a single industry or channel. Double down there. Turn repeated steps into 1 to 2 hour SOPs or checklists you can hand off or even sell, so each new client takes 30 to 40% less of your time to close and deliver. Your challenge this week: book 3 real conversations, not 3 sales calls. Reach out to 10 people in your network, share your 1-sentence offer, and ask, "Does this match anything you're struggling with, or someone you know?" Track how many replies, intros, and calls you get. Your first client often appears by conversation number 5, number 7, not number 50. This was OwlUp, your daily step forward. This series continues with more chapters on OwlUp.co. Visit OwlUp.co to access the complete course and continue your learning journey. See you there!